On the day of our wedding, my wife betrayed me with her former lover. Now, she stands alone at the altar while I walk away from the web of lies. Our wedding day was supposed to be the happiest occasion of our lives. I had spent months carefully planning every detail, from choosing the perfect venue to finalizing the guest list. Marrying Emily had always been my dream. She was beautiful, intelligent, and had a presence that could brighten any room. I was eager to start our journey together. As the day unfolded, everything seemed flawless. The ceremony was breathtaking. Our families were overwhelmed with emotion, and I couldn't stop smiling. Emily looked radiant as she walked down the aisle in her white gown. My heart swelled with love and anticipation for the future we were about to build. Yet, unknown to me, everything was about to unravel in a way I never could have imagined. After the ceremony, Emily suggested we take a brief moment alone before the reception. She said she needed time to freshen up, and I thought nothing of it. I was happy to give her space before we greeted our guests. However, something about her demeanor felt off. She seemed tense, distracted, and an unsettling feeling crept into my thoughts. I tried to brush it off, but my suspicion was confirmed when I received a text from Sarah, a mutual friend. Her message was brief, but hit me like a punch to the gut. Emily's ex is here. I saw them talking a little too closely. You might want to check on them. Asterisk, asterisk. My heart sank. I couldn't comprehend what I was reading. Emily's ex had always been a point of contention between us. He had hurt her in the past, and I had always been wary of him. Emily had reassured me countless times that their relationship was purely platonic, and that he no longer had a place in her life. But as doubt took root, I couldn't ignore the warning. Excusing myself from the gathering, I made my way to the hotel suite where Emily had gone. The sounds of laughter and celebration faded as I walked down the hallway, a heavy weight pressing on my chest. My hands trembled too much to type a message, so I hesitated at the door, listening. Faint voices reached my ears. One of them was Emily's unmistakable laugh, but the other voice sent a chill down my spine. It was his. My body froze as I eavesdropped. Their tone was far too familiar, far too intimate. My pulse quickened, and the sting of betrayal wrapped around me like a vice. Then I heard the words that shattered my world. Are you sure he doesn't know? Emily's voice was barely a whisper. Her ex replied, I don't think he does. We just have to be careful. It's the wedding day. He'll be too distracted. No one will notice if we slip away for a few minutes. My stomach churned as the realization hit me, like a freight train. The woman I had entrusted with my heart and soul was scheming with her ex on the very day we were supposed to unite our lives. My hands clenched into fists, my breath coming in shallow gasps. I stood on the edge of an emotional abyss, unsure what to do next. Should I barge in and demand answers? Rage boiled inside me, urging me to confront them. But another part of me told me to wait, to catch them in the act. My heart pounded as I leaned closer to the door, pressing my ear against the wood. Their laughter and footsteps grew louder. They were heading toward the door. I instinctively stepped back as it creaked open, and there she was, Emily. Her face was flushed, her eyes wide with shock as they locked onto mine. She attempted a casual greeting. Hey, what are you doing here? But her nervousness was unmistakable. Don't play games with me, Emily. I said, my voice raw with emotion. I heard everything. Her face drained of color. You heard? I cut her off before she could fabricate an excuse. I know what's going on. My disbelief and fury trembled in my voice. You betrayed me, Emily. I trusted you with everything, and this is how you repay me. She opened her mouth, but no words came out. It was as if she couldn't even justify what she had done. My legs felt weak, but I forced myself to move. Each step away from her felt heavier, as though I was walking away from every dream I had ever built with her. My phone buzzed with messages from friends and family. Where are you? Hurry up, we're waiting. Asterisk, asterisk. But I couldn't face anyone, not the guests, not her, not even myself. As the elevator descended, my mind spiraled with questions. How had I missed the signs? Had I been too blinded by love to see the truth? Every promise, Every reassurance Emily had given me now felt like a cruel joke, twisting like a knife in my back. When the elevator doors slid open, I hesitated. My instinct screamed at me to leave, to get as far away as possible. But I needed closure. I followed the distant sounds of laughter into the lounge. There they were, Emily and her ex, sitting together on a couch, laughing as if their actions hadn't shattered my world. The moment their eyes met mine, their laughter died, replaced by an unbearable silence. "What is this?" I asked, my voice steady despite the storm raging inside me. Emily shot up from the couch, her face pale. I didn't want you to find out like this." "Find out what exactly?" I stepped closer. "That you've been lying to me? That while we were supposed to be celebrating our love, you were sneaking around with him?" Her ex stood as well, adjusting his suit jacket nervously. "Look, man, it's not what you think." I cut him off, my voice rising. "Not what I think. Do you take me for a fool? I've known something was off for a while, but this is unforgivable." Emily reached for me, her eyes brimming with tears. "Please, just let me explain." "No." I raised a hand to stop her. "Don't come near me. You didn't just make a mistake. You made a choice to betray me and everything we built together." Her voice trembled. "I didn't mean for this to happen. It was a mistake. A stupid, horrible mistake." I let out a hollow laugh. "A mistake? You didn't just stumble into betrayal. Emily, you chose this. You chose to hurt me." I could see the guilt in her eyes, but it was too late. The love I had for her was buried beneath the weight of her deceit. The trust that once bound us was gone, shattered beyond repair. As I turned to leave, she reached out one last time, desperation in her voice. "Please, don't go. We can fix this." I didn't look back. I didn't say another word. I walked out of the lounge, out of the hotel, and out of her life. My wedding day, the day I had dreamed of for so long, had become the day I chose to walk away. As I drove off, the weight of her betrayal settled over me like a suffocating fog. My life was in ruins, but one thing was clear. I would never forgive her, and I would never forget.